So hello all, in this video we'll be discussing unit 1. So let's begin with first topic of unit 1, which is time. So we all know about clock, that clock always rotates, the hands of clock always rotate clockwise, right? Like 1 2, so the hands always rotate clockwise in this direction, right? So there are two hands, minute hand and hour hand, right? Minute hand is longer than hour hand, right? Hour hand is short height, right? Or small size. This is of large size, right? Minute hand and hour hand. So we should know that minute hand, right? So in 1 minute, in one whole minute, minute hand covers 360 degree, right? So we are talking about minute hand first. Minute hand. So let's suppose in 1 hour, minute hand goes how many degrees? 360 degree, right? In 1 hour, minute hand goes 360 degree, right? So in 60 minutes, minute hand goes 360 upon 60, which is 6 degree, right? So remember this thing, minute hand goes 360 degree, right? So in 60 minutes, minute hand goes 360 degree. So in 1 minute, it will go 360 upon 60, which is what? Which is 6 degree. So this result we need to remember, that in 1 minute, minute hand goes 6 degree. Minute hand rotates 6 degree, right? Remember this result, we will be using it. So in 1 minute, minute hand rotates 6 degree by 6 degree, right? Secondly, let's talk about hour hand. So hour hand. So like from 12 in the morning, 12 a.m. to 12 noon, right? Hour hand rotates 360 degree, right? And in whole 24-hour day, it will rotate 2 times completely, right? So that means what? So in 24 hours, rotation will be of 720 degree. 2 times means 360 one time and 360 one time, right? 360 one time how? Suppose this is a circle and this is hour hand. So for first 12 hours 360 degree, then again for second 12 hours 360 degree, so 720 degrees, right? So in 24 hours it rotates 720 degree. So in 1 hour it will rotate 720 upon 24, right? So which is what? Which is 30 degree. So in 1 hour, hour hand rotates 30 degree. In 1 minute, minute hand rotates 6 degree. So these results we will be using. So before that, just pause the video and note it down. So let's move on to problems based on it. So let's discuss first question. So, what is the angle between minute hand and hour hand at 6:30 p.m., right? So just take care of the steps, watch it carefully. Solution. So let's consider in 6:30, at 6:30 p.m. how many hours will be there, right? Starting from 12 noon. Let's start it from 12 noon. So from 12 noon to 6:30, how many hours will be there? 6 hours and 30 minutes, right? 6 hours and 30 minutes, right? So which means what? 6 hours and 30 upon 60 hours. 30 upon 60 hours. If we convert this 30 minute into hours, it will be 6 hours. 30 upon 60 hours, because in 1 hour we have 60 minutes. So in 30 minutes, how many hours will be there? 30 upon 60. Or we can say this is 6 whole 30 upon 60 hours. Or we can say this will be 6 whole 1 by 2 hour, right? 6 multiplied 2 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13 upon 2 hours, right? So total hours 13 upon 2 hours. So an hour hand has to go for 13 upon 2 hours, right? So in 1 hour, For R hand we are talking, R hand. So in 1 hour, R hand rotates by how many degree? 30 degree. This we have already determined recently. So in 1 hour it rotates 30 degree. So in 6.5 hours it will rotate how many times? 6.5 means 13 upon 2 hours. So in 13 upon 2 hours it will rotate 13 upon 2 multiplied by 30, right? 15. So 15 multiplied 3 is 45, 5 and 4. 15 multiplied 1 is 15, 15 and 4, 19. So 195 degree. So in 13 upon 2 hours, R hand will rotate 195 degree, which means what? At 6:30, if this is a clock, so at 6:30 means R hand will not be here exactly at 6. It will be somewhere outside this trajectory, here, somewhere here at 6:30. Minute hand will be here exactly at 6:30. So the clock will look like in this way somewhere. So total angle will be 180 plus this one, right? So total final rotation of R hand from this mean position from 12 o'clock. So from 12 o'clock this angle will be 195 degree. Here we have determined. So R hand will rotate 195 degree till 6 hours, for 6 hours and 30 minutes, right? So let's talk about minute hand now. So minute hand, so we know that in 1 minute it rotates by how many degrees? We have determined here, this is 6 degree, right? So in 1 minute it rotates by 6 degree. Very easy it is. Try to understand the procedure. So in 1 minute it rotates 6 degree. So how many minutes do we have? We have 30 minutes, because in 6 hours the rotation will be completed by minute hands, right? So minute hand, once in 1 hour it will rotate 360, in second hour it will rotate 360, third hour 360, fourth hour 360, fifth hour 360. Now 6th hour also 360. Now after 30 minutes are remaining, so 30 minute angle we have to determine. So in 1 minute it rotates 6 degree. So in 30 minutes it rotates 6 multiplied 30, which is 180 degree, right? So in 30 minutes it rotates 180 degree. So what is the difference between these two angles? How we are calculating it? Suppose again it will take this diagram to understand. Suppose this R hand is here, right here at this point, and minute hand is exactly here, right? So if suppose this is the mean position, so this angle is 195 and this angle made by minute hand is 180. So the difference, this will be the difference, right? So this difference we need to calculate. So how we are going to calculate it? By separating both the angles. So angle between minute hand and R hand is equal to angle, or we can say required angle, is equal to 195 minus 180, which is 15 degree. So 15 degree is our answer. So first try to convert the time into hours exactly. Now find out how many degree this R hand rotates by multiplying it by 30 degree, right? Now forget about R, consider this minutes. So in 1 minute it rotates 6 degree. So in this much minutes it will rotate, multiply by 6. So this will be 180. Now find the difference. Easy steps, so easy steps we need to follow. Just pause the video to note it down. This is the question and this is the solution. Next, second question, let's consider. What is the angle between minute hand and R hand at 12:20 p.m.? So at 12:20 p.m. we need to calculate. So how many hours will it have? So to consider the starting of time is from 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. whatever time is given. If it is a.m., consider the starting of the time from 12 a.m. If it is p.m., then consider the starting of time from 12 noon, right? So consider, let's start the hours from 12 noon. So how many minutes it rotates now after 12 noon? 20 minutes, right? So in 20 minutes R is equal to, we can say time, let's consider time is equal to 20 minutes. So if we want to convert it into hours, it will be 20 upon 60 hours, right? Or we can say 1 by 3 hour, right? So R hand, if we are considering R hand, so R hand movement in 1 by 3 hours. So R hand movement in 1 by 3 hour. So in 1 hour, R hand moves how many degree? 30 degree, right? So in R hand movement in 1 by 3 hours. So in 1 by 3 hours it will rotate how much? 1 by 3 multiply 30, which is 10. So by 10 degree it will rotate, right? Now what do we have? This, now let's calculate the movement of minute hand. So minute hand movement in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, minute hand moves 6 degree, right? So in minute hand movement in 20 minutes, it will be how much? 20 multiplied by 6, which is 120. So 120 degree. So minute hand moves 120 degree in 20 minutes. R hand moves 10 degree, right? So what is the difference? So required angle is equal to 120 minus 10, which is 110 degree. So angle is equal to 110 degree. So this is our answer. So I hope it is clear to you. Just pause the video to note it down. Very easy steps we have followed. Just calculate the time in hours, then first find out the movement of R hand, then minute hand, and then find the difference. Let's do one more problem on it. So what is the angle in degree between minute hand and R hand at 12:40 am? So at 12:40 am we need to find out angle. So 240. So 240 means hours will be, so time is equal to 2 hour 40 minutes, right? As I told you, we have to start the time from 12. So after 12 we have 2 hours 40 minutes, or we can say 2 hour 40 upon 60 hours, right? Or we can say this will be 2 whole 40 upon 60, or we can say this is 2 by 3. So we can say this is 2 whole 2 by 3, or we can say 3 to 6, 6 plus 2, 8 upon 3 hours, right? So in 1 hour, in 1 hour, R hand moves how much degree? 30 degree, right? So in 8 by 3 hours, R hand moves how much? 30 multiplied by 8 by 3, 10, 8, so 80 degree. So 80 degree it will move, right? So let's move to this minute hand. So in 1 minute, minute hand moves how much degree? 6 degree, right? We have already calculated. So in how many minutes? We have 40 minutes now. So in 40 minutes, minute hand moves 40 multiplied by 6, which is 6 multiplied 4, 240 degree, right? So minute hand angle covered by minute hand is 240 degree, angle covered by R hand is 80 degree. So what is the difference between them? So angle between minute hand and R hand is, so we can say required angle is equal to 240 minus 80. So this is what? 160 degree. So that means at 240 am, the difference between minute hand and hour hand will be 160 degree. So just pause the video to note it down. So this is clock topic we did. You can take any time and find out the difference between minute hand and hour hand. So next topic of this unit is calendars. So calendar, we all know, in 1 week we have 7 days. We all know this. In 1 year, in normal year if you are talking, so we have 52 exact week and 1 odd day. 1 odd day means 1 extra day we have. So 365 days. So 52 in 365 days we have complete 52 weeks and 1 extra day. If it is a leap year, so we have 52 weeks exact and 2 odd days. 2 odd days, 1 odd day for 29th of Feb extra, right? So now we'll be using these tricks. So you have to remember these tricks to solve the question. So consider these days. Sunday, just learn these codes. 0 for Sunday, 1 for Monday, 2 for Tuesday, 3 for Wednesday, 4 for Thursday, 5 for Friday and 6 for Saturday. We'll be using these numbers while solving the question. So you have to learn starting from Sunday to Saturday. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? For month, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We have made the months in three groups, 3 months group. Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Now how to learn this code? 033, just fill the first 3 and the last 3 first. 033 and 035. 033, 035, 614, 625. Remember this, first and last first. So 033 and 035, then 614 and 625. Now come to year. Mostly in the questions, in most of the questions, the year will belong to this category only. 1600 to 1699, 1700 to 1799, 1800 to 1899, 1900 to 1999, 2000 to 2099. Now how to code it? 642, just in descending order, 642 and 0 and 6. 64206. Remember this, 64206. Now let's try to understand it with the help of a problem. So the problem is, what was the day of the week on 26th Jan 1947? So follow these 6 simple steps and we'll be able to get the answer. So first write down the last 2 digit of the year. Last 2 digit of the year is 47, right? 4747. Divided by 4. Now divide 47 by 4. In rough space you can do it. So divide 47 by 4. 4 1 time 4, 7. 4 1 time 4, 3. So write down the quotient. The quotient is 11. So write down the quotient here, 11. Take the date. Now date is what? Date is 26. So write down 2/6/26. Now here these codes we have written, we'll be using those codes here. Take number of month. So Jan is the month. So number of month will be, as you can see from the code, number of month is 0. For Jan we have 0. So write down here 0, right? Take number of year. So we have 1947. 1947 means 1900 to 1999. So here we have 1900 to 1999. We have 0. So write down 0, right? 0. So for month we have taken 0 because it is January, and for year, as it belongs to 1900 to 1999, so we have taken 0. Now add the following. So add it: 6 7 7 7 14 14 and 1, 4 1 5 6 7 8. So 84, right? Now divide this sum by 7. So when 84 is divided by 7, what will be the remainder? You have to write the remainder here only. So remainder will be 0 when you divide it, this 84 by 7. So remainder will be 0. This is remainder we can say. So remainder. Now 0 is the code of which day? See, 0 is the code of Sunday. So that day will be simply Sunday. So this day will be Sunday. So easy steps you have to follow. Just follow these 7 steps, learn the codes which we have written, and you will be able to find out the day, exact day. So you can pause the video to note it down. To note down this, just pause the video and note down this also. So firstly these days and then this year. These codes you have to remember and once you learn this code and these steps, you will be able to solve the question in seconds. Let's move on to this next problem. What was the day of the week on 5th of October 2016? So on 5th of October 2016, last two digit, so last two digit is 16, so write down 16 divided by 4. So when 16 is divided by 4, the quotient is 4. 16 upon 4 is 4. Take the date. Now date is 5th of October, so write down 5, right? Take the number of month. Now October, so October we have this, October we have a 0, so we'll write here 0, right? 0. Take the number of year. So number of year means year is 2016, so it starts from 2000 to 2099, so this is 6, so write down here 6. Add the following: 6, 6, 12, 12 and 9, 21, 1 and 2, this is 31, right? So again let's retotal: 6, 4, 10, 10 and 11, 31. 6, 4, 10, 10 and 5, 15, 10 and 5, 15, 15 and 6, 21, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, 3, correct, 31. So divided by 7, so when we'll divide it by 7, the remainder will be what? 3. Divided by 7 in rough space, 31 when divided by 7, 7 4 times 28, so remainder is 3. So write down the remainder here, 3. So 3 belongs to which day? 3 is what? Wednesday. So the day will be Wednesday. So answer will be Wednesday. So easy question it is. So you just have to follow these simple steps in order to get the answer. So very easy. Just learn these 6 steps, right? And learn the codes which we have written and just utilize them and get the answer. Let's do one more problem on it. So what was the day of the week on 4th of November 1993? So 1993 last two digit. So last two digit is 93, right? Divided by 4. So when we'll divide it by 4, the quotient will be 2 and this 3, 23, right? 4 divided by 93. You can do it in rough space. 93 divided by 4, 4 2 times 8, 13, 4 3 times 12, so this is 23. Now take the date. Date is 4th of November, so 04. Now take number of month. Now November we have, so on November what do we have? The code of November is 3, so write down 3, 03. Take this number of year, so 1993, so it will lie in this category, 0, so write down 0 here, 0. Add the following: 4, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and 3, 13, 9 and 3, 12. So 123 divided by 7. So let's divide 123 by 7 and get the remainder. So 123 divided by 7. 7 1 times 7, 53, 7 7 times 49, 4. So remainder is what? 4. So this is remainder. So it is 4. So 4 is the code of which day? We have written here 4 is the code of Thursday. So our answer will be Thursday. So this is our answer. So very easy to calculate. You have to do nothing. Just follow these steps. So pause the video to note it down.